Hello, my name is Polly. I tried to pick exercises that will be easy for you to do at home without any special equipment. But if you do need anything, you can get creative using a ball or a block or some books, and using a TheraBand or a strap or a rolled up towel. Also, please remember to do everything at your own pace. All of the exercises should be effective for you in a way that you feel challenged and safe. Let's begin. Starting on your back with your knees bent, you can just gently turn your head from side to side. Shoulders are relaxed down into the floor. Back of your neck is long. We'll bring the head center. So you want to watch out for sitting in that position. Shoulders down, back of your neck long. Let's do our martini glass. Heel of your hands on your pelvis. Thumbs point together and fingertips point together. As you exhale, draw your navel down into the floor, slightly lifting the hips, squeezing the bottom of the buttocks as if you were spilling that martini glass towards your face. As you inhale, create a slight arch in your low back, spilling that martini away from your head. Hips are on the floor. Exhale and tuck under, drawing your hip bones towards your ribs. And inhale, little arch, drawing the hip bones and ribs apart from each other. Remember to move at a pace that feels comfortable for your body. It's not a huge movement. We're just sensing the initiation with the core, with the breath, a little bit of warming up in the low back, and movement in the pelvis. Once you've had enough of this, you'll find a neutral spine, where if you look at your pelvis, heel of the hands are at the same height as the fingertips, martini glasses filled with nothing spilling, because after this workout you'll need every last drop. And then most of us should be able to get our fingertips underneath our back. And of course, as always, adjust as you need to for your own body type. Arms by your side. You're going to inhale, reach your arms up through the sleepwalk position and over your head as far as you can go without popping the belly or ribs up. And then exhale, let your arms go by your sides. And let's inhale up and exhale down. Inhale, fill your belly with air, just like a balloon. And then exhale, draw your navel in and push the breath out. So this is the sound of the breath. You want to imagine that you're putting on a corset on the exhale and tightening it. So we use the core to help move that breath. Let's stop the arms in sleepwalk position. Inhale, reach your arms up, letting your shoulder blades lift, keeping your head relaxed on the floor. Then exhale, broaden the shoulder blades out and press them back down. Inhale, reach those arms up. Exhale, broaden them out. One more time. We don't want to feel this position again. We want to feel the shoulders nice and broad, retracted down to the floor. Keep them connected with the floor, arms on the floor by your sides. Inhale, slide your shoulder blades along the floor, shoulders up towards your ears as if you're shrugging your shoulders. And then exhale, slide your shoulder blades back down as if you're reaching your hands into your back pockets. Inhale, shoulder blades up. And exhale, slide those shoulder blades back down. Let's put our hands back on top of our pelvis. And exhale, lift up one foot just an inch. Remember, an inch is the size of your thumb tip, so not a foot. And just feel the initiation of the movement. Try to use your core to help keep your spine stabilized. There's no movement. Relax those hip flexors. Notice if one side moves more than the other underneath your hands. If so, use your core a little bit more on that side. Exhale up and inhale down. As you get the hang of this, you can increase the range of motion, lifting your foot a little bit higher. And the next level is to start with both legs in the tabletop position. Then exhale, reach one toe down towards the floor as far as you can go without arching that spine, and inhale back up. Exhale, other foot down towards the floor, and inhale back up. Remember, we don't want to spill that martini glass for these beginning exercises. Use that core and keep it engaged. Keep your shoulders relaxed, keep your neck relaxed. If you need more challenge, you're going to straighten that leg as you lower the leg. but keep it at least 3 inches over the floor. That'll help keep your back neutral. Keep engaging your core. If you feel strain in your shoulders or your neck, then you're going too far for your core to capacitate. So minimize the range of motion. If you feel any pain in your low back, take a rest and go back to the previous variation, or maybe you've had enough for today. Please, please, please keep yourself safe, especially since you're at home without an instructor. Hug your knees into your stomach and gently rock from side to side. Then you can bring your feet on the floor, open your feet to the width of your mat, extend your arms out to the sides. Neutral spine, strong core. Exhale, knees go down towards one side as far as feels okay on your body. Inhale, lift the knees back up. Exhale, knees down to the other side, and inhale up, keeping both shoulder blades on the floor the entire time. And then the core stays engaged enough so that the spine only twists and it doesn't arch. We're still warming up the body for all of these exercises. If you need more challenge, you're going to bring your feet all the way together. Still keeping both shoulder blades on the floor. Still keeping control of the range of motion. Anytime your legs drop, that means you've lost control. Remember, we're working for this solid class to use that core. The rest of the day, you can just let it slop down. But hopefully this will affect you so that when you walk out of here, this will continue to help your spinal alignment and make your body feel better. Reduce risk of injury. Now the next variation, if you need more challenge, is to hold your legs in the tabletop position. Exhale, knees to one side, and inhale up. This usually will be a smaller range of motion because, again, we want to keep both shoulder blades on the floor and control over the motion. And if you're really warmed up and you are ready for more challenge, you can straighten those legs slightly. Keep using that core. Last time each side. And hug your knees into your stomach. Hands on your knees and circle your legs. Keep engaging that core so that the pelvis doesn't rock as you circle your legs. Circle in the other direction. Feet on the floor, neutral spine. Hands behind your head. Slightly tuck your chin down towards your chest. Exhale, draw your rib cage towards your pelvis. Now notice my head's not all the way up and it's not back. We lengthen through the back of the neck. Lift by engaging the core. Stretch through the back of the body. And exhale, lower down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Exhale up. And inhale down. Exhale up. And inhale down. Eyes looking towards your knees. If you want to take some strain off the neck, bring your tongue to the roof of your mouth. And you can also keep your head rested down for this exercise if it is straining on your neck. Notice my elbows stay pointed out towards the sides. And relax. Good. So, using that positioning, we're going to come up. If you're okay taking your hands away, you're going to reach your arms by your sides. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Or adding a little bit more speed. 5 inhales, 5 exhales. It'll sound like this. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5. If your neck gets strained, one hand behind your head or rest your head down. To get more challenge, you can lift your legs up to the tabletop position and squeeze your legs together. For more challenge, you'll straighten your legs and lower them at a slight angle. As soon as your back arches, you've gone too far. Keep that core working. One more set. stomach and relax back down on the floor. Let's work on our roll up. But please, please, please remember you have to have control the entire time you do this exercise. If I yell stop at any point, you would be able to stop and stay right where you are with control. So the beginning stages of this, we inhale, reach the arms over the head, keeping the muscles and the ribs connected together, keeping the core engaged. And then exhale, reach the arms up as the head lifts, reach your arms towards your legs. Squeeze your legs together, anchor them in the air. Use that core. Inhale and exhale, roll back down. If this is straining on your neck, please put your hands behind your head. No need to strain yourself. Inhale, reach through those fingertips. Exhale and roll up. Now you could grab hold of the thighs, but watch out for protracting the shoulders. Pull them back in. Keep that core strong. Pull your feet slightly towards the floor, letting yourself lift a little bit. Inhale and exhale, roll back down. Arms overhead, inhale. Exhale and lift up. Pull on those feet. Continuing to see if you can get a little higher, using your muscles, using control. Inhale and long exhale. When you're ready, you're going to roll up all the way. A little trick while you're home, if you need some help with the full roll up, is to stick your feet under the edge of your couch. You're pulling your feet towards the floor as you're lowering to help resist the motion. If you need more challenge, no holding onto those legs. Anchor them in the air. Inhale. Exhale, draw your navel in, squeeze the glutes, tuck the pelvis under, lowering with control. And if you need more challenge, feet on the floor. Anchor them into the floor, stretch through your fingers, keep those shoulders retracted. And if you need more challenge, straighten those legs, squeeze them together, anchor them down. Feel that nice length through your body, rolling one vertebra at a time, articulating your entire body. Slow control on the way down. One more time. Let's bring the arms by the sides, bend the knees, extend one leg up to the ceiling, and let's flex the foot so we feel a nice stretch through the back of the leg. Hips are completely stabilized. We've got that martini glass again. We don't want to spill anything at all. Shoulders and neck relaxed. Inhale, cross your midline with your foot. Exhale, circle around and hold. Now you can do this with your knee bent if it's hard to straighten that leg, but you want to make sure you start with your knee over your hip, so we don't do the exercise here and put strain on our back. We'll keep it lifted. And the other thing you can do is put your TheraBand over the ball of your foot to help support this. And let's change directions. Inhale as you start the circle, exhale as you complete the circle. A little trick to see how much control you have is how much the other knee is wobbling. Use those core muscles, use your breath. And we've got 4, 3, 2, and let's do the other leg. Stabilize the core, stabilize the hips. Inhale, cross your midline. Exhale, circle and hold. Flex the foot, stretch through the back of your leg. And we've got 4, 3, 2, reverse the direction. Inhale, start. Exhale, complete it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Same exercise again, or the corkscrew. Both legs up, squeeze them together. Inhale, circle both legs in one direction. Exhale, circle both legs in the other direction. Notice how small my circle is. We still have to use that core. We still have to keep the pelvis still. Keep the low back still. It's like your body is glued in cement except for those legs. So they're the only mobile thing. Moving within the hip socket right here, and that's it. Keep drawing your navel down. You can inhale, circle one way, and exhale, circle the other way. One last time. Hug your knees into your stomach. Good. Let's bring the legs to tabletop position. Flex the feet. If you need more challenge, you're going to lift up halfway. And let's exhale, extend one leg. Inhale, pull the knee back in. Exhale, extend the other leg. Inhale, pull the knee back in. Remember, head rests in your hands. Chin is slightly drawn down. You're squeezing a tennis ball in between your chin and your chest. Eyes focus on your knees. Moving through the range of motion you can control. So you might not fully extend the leg if you find that you can't control it there. Or, if you need more challenge, you're going to extend closer to the ground. Keep the spine neutral. If you're going for the most advanced version, please remember, always keep the leg at least 3 inches over the floor. Last set. Hug your knees into your stomach and release. Good, you can rock side to side if you want a little break here. Next variation, you can repeat the same thing again or do both legs together. Both legs in tabletop position. Upper body can be lifted. If the neck is getting strained, relax your head down. That is fine. Exhale, extend both legs. Inhale, pull the knees in. Use your core. Exhale, extend the legs. Inhale, pull it in. Maybe you don't extend all the way. Maybe you extend higher. For more challenge, you extend lower. Keeping the spine neutral and challenging yourself. That's your goal. Let's do 2 more. Hug your knees in and release. 1 foot at a time down to the floor. And you're going to take your ball in between your knees. Squeeze it tight so those inner thighs become active. Heels underneath your knees so the feet are hip width wide apart. Toes point straight away from you so that they are parallel. Arms by your sides, shoulders down. Exhale, draw your belly button towards the floor, letting the hips lift slightly, just like we did at the beginning with the martini glass, spilling that martini towards your head. Keep squeezing the ball. On your next inhale, let your hips lift up. The maximum height that we're going to go is where there's a straight line from the shoulders to the knees. It's always better, if you need to look at me, to watch me first and then do the exercise. We want to keep the head centered, eyes on the ceiling when we're in this position to protect the neck. To come down, we're going to exhale, roll down from the very top, 1 vertebrae at a time. Tuck your pelvis under, squeeze the bottom of the glutes, press the low back into the floor, then inhale, find a neutral spine. Keep squeezing your block or your ball. Exhale, tuck your pelvis under, press your belly button down. Lift up 1 vertebra at a time, just like you're lifting a pearl necklace off the floor. Inhale. Exhale, roll down, push it out of your mouth. Squeeze your ball, 1 vertebra at a time, pressing 1 key of the piano at a time. Inhale, relax the neutral spine, squeeze that ball. Exhale, tuck under. Inhale and lift up. Exhale, roll down. Lengthen your spine as you go. See how much you can isolate in your spine. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, press your belly button down. Inhale, lift those hips up. Nice long spine. Press your feet into the floor. Exhale, roll down from the top to the bottom. Inhale, relax the neutral spine. Let's stay up at the top. Keep squeezing your ball or your block or your books. Lengthen your body. Reach out through your knees. Squeeze your $1 million bill at the bottom of your buttocks. Open the hip flexors. Relax the shoulders. Head stays centered, please. Eyes on the ceiling. Inhale and exhale. Roll down from the very top to the very bottom of your spine. Now, if you made it up to that point where there was a straight line from your knees to your shoulders and you feel like you need more challenge, then take the ball out. If you have low back issues, please keep both feet on the floor. Inhale, lift the hips up. So we're neutral here, fairly neutral in the spine. Everything is straight. We have to keep the hips at this height. If you feel like you can take more challenge than this, squeeze your inner thighs without touching them. So you're just imagining that the ball is there. And then we're going to see if we can lift one leg without dropping or twisting or doing a shimmy shake. So we've got the leg to 45 degrees, and we're going to lift it up and bring it down. Exhale up and inhale back to 45. Exhale up and back. One more. Foot goes to the floor. Keep those hips lifted, same height. And other leg, 45 to 90. And inhale and exhale. If the back gets strained, then we don't need to repeat this exercise. Lengthen your spine and roll it back down. Relax. Good. The nice thing about a video is you can stop, fast forward, pause whenever you need to. So adjust as you need to. Skip what you need to. Add more of what you need to. Let's do this one more time. And if you need to do it more than that, you can do it on your own. Leg to 45 degrees. Exhale up and inhale down. You can flex your foot. Point your foot, flex your foot, one more, flex your foot, point your foot, foot goes down, other side. Exhale, inhale. Two more. And relax that foot down, lengthen your spine as you lower, both legs up, extend those legs. Now here, once again, if you need more challenge, you're going to be doing this without the band. If you need some support because you want that help or because it's hard to straighten your legs in this position, then you can put your TheraBand or rolled up towel over the balls of your feet. So now you have a little bit of help, a little bit of that control. If you're using the band, press your shoulders into the floor. Your elbows can relax on the floor as well, as long as it doesn't push your shoulders up. Back of your neck stays long. Spine stays neutral. This is especially important to keep that martini glass full. We're going to exhale, lower the legs just a little bit. And inhale, lift them back up. You only need to go so far that you feel the core working. Not so far that you arch your back, please. Exhale, lower. And inhale, lift. Keep that spine neutral. So this is what it looks like without the band. Feet flexed or pointed, whatever type of stretch you need today. Create that variety all the time for yourself. And two more. Keep drawing your navel down. Good. Legs in tabletop position, feet flexed if you'd like. Hands behind your head, upper body lifted for the crisscross. We extend one leg. And then rotate opposite shoulder to knee. So not elbow, shoulder. Elbows stay open because we don't want to use our arms to pull our head up. Head goes along for the ride while the core works to lift the body. Switch to the other side and hold it. Feel this position. Elbows are open. Twist through your spine. Activate the core. Let's breathe. Exhale as you twist. Here we go. You can go slower. You can go faster. If you go faster, please keep control of your body the entire time. Two more sets. Last one. Hug your knees in and release down. One more exercise on our back here. Legs can be extended, feet can be flexed. Let's start with moonwalking with feet on the ceiling. So you bring one foot towards your head and one foot straight away. Just breathing naturally for now. If you need more challenge, lift your upper body up. If you need more challenge, broaden the range of motion. Wherever you move this, remember the lower leg stays at least 3 inches over the floor and the spine stays neutral. We still need that martini glass to stay full. Now, what you can do to add more challenge is make a double pulse. Ideally, we only want to pulse the leg closer to us, not the leg further away. And it goes exhale, 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 exhale. Hands behind your head or rest your head down if your neck is getting straight. And if you need one more thing to think about, you flex as you go towards your head and point as you go away. That's it. Hug your knees in and relax. Changing this up just a little bit, we're going to lift the legs, but then we're going to turn them out so the heels are together and the toes are open. We rotate it open within the hip socket. Now you can point your toes if you like, and like a ballerina, you're going to cross one leg in front and cross the other. So we're going to call this beating the legs. Squeezing at the inner thighs. This is for the inner thighs. And then to add more challenge onto this, we're going to go beat, beat, flex the feet and open. Beat, beat, and open. We flex as we lower, we point as we lift. Each time bring a different leg in front. Beat, beat, open. Use your core to stabilize your spine. Move the legs through a range of motion that you can control. And we go beat, beat, open. 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 Beat, beat, hold it open. You can hold onto your legs underneath or press them down from the top and just take a moment to enjoy a stretch. Let those legs fall open. Keep breathing. Good. Let's come up to sitting. You can either do the roll up to come to sitting or roll onto one side and then press yourself up. From the sitting position, we're going to do a spine twist and a saw. Now it can be very challenging to sit in this position with your spine upright, especially when you have tight hamstrings. You might be sitting back here like this. So our options are to bend the knees and lift it up. You can roll up your mat, or the best thing is to grab a pillow or blanket and sit on top of it. Most of us can benefit from sitting on top of this roll. If your spine starts to arch, then you want to sit flat on the floor. So we have the legs extended forward and squeezed together. Imagine that you're pressing your feet into a wall. So the legs are going to stay still, the hips are going to stay still. The spine twist goes just through the spine from the belly button up. Arms are out to the sides, shoulders are relaxed. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, twist just your spine. Inhale, come center, and exhale, rotate. If you are moving the legs, this is what it might look like if you watch my legs. One foot goes in front of the other. So keep those feet together. You can stay with this or add a triple breath. 3 exhales and 1 inhale to come center. This is what it looks like. Notice it's not a pulse. I go 1/3 of the way, 2/3 of the way, 3/3 of the way, and back center. Keep lengthening your spine. Neck in line with your spine, eyes looking around on the horizon as you twist. One more time. And release. Good. I'm going to show you the saw from 2 different angles. Let me demo first, and then I'll take you into this. And the demo from the front position. Good. So again, we keep both feet pressing into that wall so the legs don't move. The sits bones are glued into your mat. The spine is long. If you were sitting on something for the last round, for the spine twist, please continue to sit on your wall or your blanket for this as well. We're going to extend the arms out to the side. Relax the shoulders down. Keep flexing those feet. Lengthen your spine. We're going to bend forward just within the hip socket so the spine stays long. Exhale, bend forward. It might not be far. Some of you might not need to bend at all to feel this stretch. Yeah? As soon as the spine starts to curve, we've gone too far. Keep your chest open. Then from there, twist your spine, trying to reach opposite hand over foot. If it's more comfortable, turn the back palm upwards. And stay leaning forward and just rotate to the other side. Keep your hands at the height of your shoulders and your eyes looking forward over the front hand. So this is how it goes when you do the full motion in the exercise. Exhale to twist, exhale to reach. One inhale, center. Twist, reach, and center. Keep the opposition motion going. So from one fingertip to the other, reaching them in opposite directions. As well, reaching the opposite sits bone into the floor as you reach that hand away. Last set. And release those arms down. Changing positions again. We're going to turn over onto hands and knees. This is a good one to get some eyes on you or a mirror on you because it's really hard to find the neutral spine. But we want to find the neutral spine. Now we've got a martini glass on our low back. And we're drawing that navel upwards to hold the back in this position. Knees fall directly under hips. Heel of the hand falls directly underneath your shoulders. Elbows are unlocked. Neck stays neutral in line with your spine. So you lift up from right here, from the back of your head, while your eyes look down to the floor in between the top edges of your fingertips. Keep drawing that navel upwards, and let's keep the feet on the floor. And just exhale, extend one leg straight back, and inhale, draw that knee in. Keep drawing your navel upwards, spine stays neutral. Hips stay square. So both hip bones, both knees point straight down to the floor. When you're ready for more challenge, you'll extend back and start to lift up and lower down. For this exercise, we're not going to lift the foot any higher than the hip because if we do, we're likely to drop that belly and pinch in our low back. We want to find the range of motion where the spine stays neutral and the hips stay square. If we start twisting the leg, we start using different muscles. I want to make sure that you feel this in those buns and in your hamstring. So right in the back of your leg, not in the side of your hip. We'll get the side legs a little bit later. And if you need more challenge, reach opposite hand away from foot for spinal balance. Exhale, reach hand away from foot. Inhale, come back center. Now for a little added bonus, if you have something you can do this with, you can put a weight behind your knee, you can put this nice soft ball behind your knee. You're going to squeeze it in there as tight as you can, so you're already working that hamstring. Keeping the leg bent, we lift and lower. You'll notice it's harder to lift the leg as high and keep your spine neutral. That's just normal. It's just part of the body. Exhale up and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale down. Keep squeezing your ball. Don't let it get away from you. 3, 2. Let's make this more of a pulse. So we go pulse, 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 pulse. 4, 3, 2. Again. 8, 7, 6. Keep squeezing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. If you need more, always you can rewind and repeat. Let's just stretch that leg out for a moment. So you'll straighten the leg, tuck the toes under, and then push your body backwards so you feel a stretch through the back of the leg. We're still maintaining the strength in our core to protect our low back. Our elbows are still unlocked to protect our elbow joints. And let's do the other side. Squeeze that ball tight behind that knee. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, lower it down. Keep drawing your navel upwards. Keep that spine neutral. The knee points straight down. The foot goes straight up like you're stamping the ceiling. And we've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Doing a pulse. 8, 7, 6. Keep control. 4, 3, 2, 1. Again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release that leg down. You can take the ball out. Extend your leg back, toes tucked under. Push yourself backwards, stretch to the back of that leg. All right, your favorite part, push-ups. And let's focus on the Pilates push-ups first, just so we can always remember the official alignment here. If you have shoulder, wrist issues, you can come on your elbows and hold in a plank position. We don't want to go up and down like this. because that'll put pressure in our shoulders. If our bum is in the air, our core is not working. If our bum is too low, we're affecting our low back. Then you choose your position that's safe for your body. Shoulder issues, you can try the other variation on your elbows, or work on the spinal balance, or work on walking your hands forward. If you are weak, if you never try anything, you will never get stronger. So please try this. You can do this against the wall to make it less challenging. So we're going to try to come up in that plank position. Knees can be on the floor, but watch out for arching in the low back. Open the hip flexors, engage the core. Squeeze your $1 million bill at the bottom of your buttocks. Elbows are going to stay right by your sides and point back towards your feet as you lower down. Neck stays in line with your spine. This doesn't have to be a big range of motion. Exhale, lower down, and inhale up. Keep that core strong. Exhale down, and inhale up. Keep pressing the entire palm into the floor. Three more. 3, 2, and 1. Good. To vary this up a little bit, you can widen the hands just a tad for right now, and the elbows can go out to the side, so you'll feel the muscles work a little bit differently. And here we go. 8, 7, watch out for the head dropping as you lower, keep it lifted. 5, keep that core strong, and breathe. 3, 2, 1. One more round. Hang in there. This is the best one. Hands really wide so you feel this in your chest a little bit more. Spread your body out. Activate that core. Neutralize your body. And here we go. Exhale down and inhale up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hands back on the floor. Just pull your hips backwards, trying to stretch your arms out. Different from child's rest. Press your palms into the floor. Keep pulling your hips back. Let's come all the way down onto the floor on our bellies. Lengthen your legs back behind you and squeeze them together. Keep your big toes connected. Open your heels until your pinky toes touch the floor. Press your pubic bone into the floor. Right away you'll feel like you're squeezing that $1 million bill at the bottom of your buttocks. And lift upwards from the bottom of your belly. Slide your shoulder blades down your back. Forehead on the floor. Lift your nose just an inch or two. And then inhale and lift your heart. And exhale and lower down. Press your pubic bone into the floor as you lift and as you lower. Keep the back of your neck long so you don't strain in the back of the neck. Watch out for pushing your belly button into the floor. That can put pressure on your low back. Try to push the pubic bone instead into the floor. Inhale up, exhale down. Keep breathing, please. If you have low back issues, always keep your hands on the floor. If it is okay for your back, you can let your hands lift. Inhale up and exhale down. Keep breathing. Keep pressing that pubic bone into the floor. Let's do one more. And relax. Just take a break for a moment. Watch me while you rest. Your next variation, those of you that were lifting your hands and need more challenge, what you're going to do is lift up. Reach your arms forward, squeeze the ears, and pull the elbows back. Notice where my head is. So it's not up here, straining my neck. Squeeze the ears, really try to squeeze the ears. Join in whenever you're ready, please. Exhale, reach those arms forward. Inhale, pull those elbows back. See if you can lift up higher. Keep pressing your pubic bone into the floor. Lifting the belly button. Open those hip flexors. Stretch through the front side of your body. Last 2. Hands down, body releases down. Take your rest. One more variation for those of you who did the last variation. Those of you who didn't, you're going to lift it up and hold it. If you did the last variation, you lift it up, Lift your arms up, reach them out to the sides. You're going to pull your shoulder blades together and release them. So stay there and keep working. The action is different than bringing your arms behind you. Your arms are out. You pull the shoulder blades together and release. Pull together right here and release. Pull the shoulder blades together and release. Stay lifted. Pull those shoulder blades together and release. This is what helps keep us from becoming hunchbacks as we get older. We need to strengthen those muscles in our upper back so we don't bend our body forward and instead open it, lift it up. Keep those eyes forward and breathe. 2 more. Last one. Release those arms down. Hands under your shoulders. Press your hips back towards your heels. Let your spine stretch out in child's rest. Give yourself a little break because you deserve it. You've been working hard. At least I hope you have been. All right, as I promised, let's work into those legs a little bit. So we're gonna lay along the back edge of our mat and bring our toes to the front edge of our mat. So our body's in this banana-like shape. And then you want to reach your fingertips together so they actually touch. You may need to bring this shoulder underneath you to make them touch. And you should lift your waistband up so we have a little mouse hole here. The mice can crawl underneath. And now our spine's actually neutral. Then draw your navel in to keep the spine neutral. Take that top arm and rest it on the floor. When you start to feel like this doesn't challenge you anymore, if you want some stability challenge, you'll start to bring your hand on your hip or your arms straight up above. So, from here, what we're going to do, and actually, this is kind of fun. If you want a little extra bonus, you're going to put your ball underneath your lower ankle. You can also raise your head up just a little bit by bending the underneath arm. You can also come up onto your elbow. Please stay lifted out of that shoulder. The one position I don't like is couch potato position because you're compressing your neck, pushing it out of alignment. Now we're going to lift the top leg up and then internally rotate the leg slightly so the toe is pointing down, the heel is pointing upwards. We rotate it in the hip socket. Exhale, take your knee down in front. Inhale, lift that heel up and back. Exhale, take your knee down in front. Inhale, lift it up and back. Are you feeling this? Keep drawing your navel in. Exhale. Inhale. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Remember, you can always do more if that wasn't enough. You're going to take the ball out, this next set of exercises. Keep your waistband lifted, keep your core strong. Top leg up to the height of your hip. And let's exhale, bring it forward. And inhale, point the foot as you go backwards. Exhale, now notice my hips stay stacked, my shoulders stay stacked. Exhale forward. And inhale back. So there's nothing moving. The belly button doesn't come forward as the leg goes back. The foot also stays at the same height as it goes back. It's not a huge range of motion. Just the way our bodies work. We're not trying to make it big. We're trying to make the core work and the leg work. So we use the core to keep the spine still. 3 more. And relax. Good. Circle, pulse, pulse. Make a little circle. Pulse up, down, up, down. Circle, pulse, pulse. 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 2 more. Then we reverse the direction of the circle. So here we go. Circle the other direction. Pulse up, down, up, down. Keep breathing. Keep your core active. You want to exhale on the part that is hard. Circle, pulse, pulse. Inhale, exhale, exhale. 2 more. Last one. Relax that leg down. You can give yourself a little bit of a massage if you need a little bit of a break. That is fine. Now, working into the obliques a little bit more, you can keep lifting one leg or lift two legs, or lift two legs and your upper body. Lift and lower, lift and lower. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax it down. Lift your legs up. Leave your top leg where it is. Beat the bottom leg. 8, 7, slow control. Always flex those feet all the way so the underneath side of your feet face the side of the room and not your ceiling. 3, 2, 1. Press that leg down. All right, hot potato. My favorite one. Keep your waistband lifted, spine neutral, core engaged. Squeezing the inner thighs together. We're going to beat the top leg in front of the bottom one towards the floor 5 times. Then we kick the leg up. Then we beat it in back 5 times. Then we kick up, and then 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Keep control of your leg the entire time. Here we go. Beat in front. 5, 4, 3, 2, and kick it up. Beat in back. 5, 4, 3, 2. Kick it up. Beat in front. Squeeze those inner thighs. 4, 3, 2, and up, beat in back. 4, 3, 2, keep your waistband lifted, front. 3, 2, 1, up, back. 3, 2, 1, up, front. 2, 1, up, back. 2, 1, singles, 8 of them. 8, 7, stay controlled. 6, keep breathing. Use your core. Last set, front and back. Front and back. Good. Your top leg has been working a lot, so let's let it rest on the floor in front of us. You can give it a massage again if you need. Making a T, T for Tali, making a T with the underneath leg. We lift the leg, bring it forward, bring it backwards, bring it center and down. That's your T. We lift, take it forward, center, back, and center, down. Lift, front, back, center, and down. Again, lift, front, back. Keep that foot flexed all the way so we don't sickle the foot. Foot points to the side of the room. 4 more sets. Keep breathing. Hang in there. You are almost done with this workout. Make sure that you always push yourself because you don't have the other people in the room to push you nor your instructor. So you decide how much you're going to push yourself. If you get tired of hearing me talk or tired of the music, you can always turn the volume off and play something else. Relax that leg down. Let's swing the legs around to the other side so I can guide you through the other side of these exercises. You are almost there. Lengthen your arm out or bend it underneath your head. Back along the back side of your mat. Draw your navel in, waistband lifted, legs forward to the front edge of your mat. Let's put the ball. Make sure your ball didn't roll away too far. Put the ball underneath your ankle. And internally rotate the leg. Take your toe down in front, heel up and back. Toe down in front, heel up and back. 4, 6, 5. Exhale. Inhale. 3. Last one. Good. Kick that ball away. Top leg comes up to the height of your hip. Exhale, bring it forward. Inhale, point it back behind you. Exhale, take it forward. And inhale, point it back. Draw your navel in. Keep your waistband lifted. Hips stay stacked. Shoulders stay stacked. 4 more sets. Open the hip flexors up as your leg goes back. 2. And last one. Good. Relax that leg down. Circle, pulse, pulse. Here we go. Circle, pulse, pulse. Circle, pulse, pulse. 4, 3, 2. Keep your waistband lifted. Core stays strong. We're changing the direction of the circle. Circle, pulse, up, down, up, down. Circle, pulse, pulse. 4 more sets. Keep breathing. 3, 2. Last one. And relax that leg down. Good. One leg can lift. Both legs can lift. Upper body can lift. And here we go. 8, 7. It's a lift in the lower rather than a throw and a drop. Take your time. Make your muscles work, not your momentum. 3, 2, 1. Good. Lift your legs up. Leave your top leg where it is. Beat the bottom leg. 8, 7, 6. Feet are flexed all the way. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax those legs down. Good. Last one. Hot potato. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Beat your top leg in front. 5, 4, 3, 2. Kick it up. Beat in back. Keep your waistband lifted. 2, 1. Kick it up. Beat in front. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. Back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. Front. 3, 2, 1. Up. Back. 3, 2, 1. Up. Front. 2, 1. Up. Back. 2, 1. Singles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax it down. Good. Take that leg in front and give yourself that massage. T with the underneath leg. Lift the underneath leg. Keep your waistband lifted. Bring the leg forward, backwards, center, and down. That's your T. Lift, front, back, center, and down. Keep that foot flexed all the way. And down. Lift, front. We've got 4 more sets. 4. Keep breathing naturally. 3, 2, and last one. Good. Stretching it out. We're going to stand up, and when we get up there, we're going to come on our knees. We're going to do pigeon pose. And if you have knee issues, you more likely want to do thread the needle. So you flex the foot. You bring one arm through the hole, one arm to the outside, interlacing your fingers behind the thigh. Rotating open the hip joint rather than the knee joint, so we protect the knee. So, we'll get to the pigeon in a moment. First, let's do a kneeling lunge. Go ahead and step your right foot as far forward as you can. Let your hips, let your pelvis come forward. So you feel the opening right here in the hip flexor. And then keep your knee over your ankle. And just breathe and enjoy. The spine is long. If the floor is too far away, put a block or book here, or put your hands on your thigh. If your low back is bothering you, then you want to keep your body forward and work on really opening the hip flexor, tucking the pelvis under. Once you've had enough of this stretch, we're going to straighten that front leg. We want the spine to be long. You might be resting your hands on your thigh, on a block, or on the floor. Keep your thigh active. Flex this foot. Keep this leg straight. Think of lifting your tailbone up and back, pulling and lengthening your spine backwards while you dig this heel into the floor. Just breathe into the back of your leg. And from here, coming into your pigeon, you'll shift forward. Waddle your foot across the midline of your body. Set the outside of your thigh onto the floor. You might stay up here. Watch out for sitting over here because we don't get as much stretch here. So we want the knee to be directly in front of the hip. Both hip bones to evenly point down to the floor. If you're ready for more stretch, you'll pull that back leg back a little bit further, still keeping the hip bones evenly facing the floor. Open your heart, arching your spine, and then exhale, lock your hands forward, and let your body relax down. Breathe into this. I know it's a lot of stretch. When you're ready to come out, inhale, press yourself up. We're going to use that core. Press your hands into the floor. Exhale, draw your thigh in towards your stomach. You can roll up to standing and step the other foot as far forward as you can. Then release your hips forward. Hands can come to the floor. Open the hip flexor of the back leg. Adjust the front leg so the ankle is actually directly underneath the knee. That'll protect your knee joint. Straighten front leg. Hands on the floor or on your leg. Reach your tailbone up and back. Lengthen your spine. Flex that foot. Keep this leg straight, please. And for the pigeon, you're going to turn your foot across your body and send the other leg back behind you. You can be in air, you can be down. It's wherever your body goes. Find the stretch position, not the tearing muscles position, please. Knee in front of your hip, both hip bones point down to the floor. Open your heart, and then exhale, let your body relax down. You can extend the arms all the way forward if you would like. Continue to breathe, let your body soften. Slowly press yourself up, weight into your hands, draw that front thigh back. Let's turn our bodies around, find a sitting position, arms out to the sides, keep your shoulders relaxed, give yourself a nice big hug. Keep those shoulders down, walk your fingertips back and let your shoulders come forward. Remember to congratulate yourself for doing this on your own, for working hard, for sticking through to the end of the video. Hopefully you didn't fast forward to this point. Notice which arm is on top, open your arms, and switch arms. Keep those shoulders down, walk your fingertips back. And open your arms, interlace your fingers behind your back, pull your shoulder blades together. Good. Later on today or tomorrow, check in with your body and see how it feels. There's always a little indicator, so if you don't feel it during the class, you might feel it later. If you feel strain in your low back, it means you did too much. So really pay attention to your body next time and do a little bit less till it's ready for more. Or go see your doctor and figure out what's going on with your back. If you feel lots of muscle strain, lots of lactic acid building up and you don't want to feel that way, you do less. If you love that feeling, you do more. Just stay within the limit that keeps your body safe. Arms extend out in front of you. Bend your right arm. Take your left hand to the right elbow and press the arm up just to where you feel the stretch. You can keep your arms in front of you or press your arms behind you. Try not to push the head forward. You want to press the head into the arms and eyes looking straight forward, as if you're looking right at me on the TV screen. Keep breathing. Let's do the other side. Extend your arms out in front of you. Bend your left arm, right hand to the elbow, and press it up. Good. Release your arms down. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. And exhale down. One more final breath to seal the deal for today. Thank you very, very much for joining me today and for working your body. Have a wonderful day.